presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Nuggets. For Boston, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a great, clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Nuggets, Celtics, just moments away right after this. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey,
Kevin, thanks. The Celtics' chemistry has made a leap with the addition of Kemba Walker. Walker said it's a team sport. You want everybody to play with joy, play with freedom, and have fun. And Kevin, he has truly come to love seeing his teammates have success in Boston.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And checking out some numbers for Jokic.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Rivers in at the shooting guard. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Now here's Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Here's Williams. Back to Walker. And it's sent back by Jokic. Rivers against Thompson, and Rivers with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. He gets it in there.
Tatum doesn't just make J's now. He's a complete offensive player, a lethal scorer.
Passes it to Jokic. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. 6 on the shot clock. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Here's Boston now. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Murray. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Jokic kicks to Murray. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Jokic, no good. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Now Walker, he had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, you know he's feeling it when he's taking these kinds of shots, guys. Tatum, very confident with his stroke.
Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. The pass to Williams. He kicks it to Brown. Good, nice job down low.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Tatum. 26 points for him last game against Miami. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. The rebound by the Celtics. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And this is a guy who just naturally draws fouls at a very high rate. That time Porter takes him off the bounce.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Free throw good. Porter.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And Porter drops them both. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum with it. He's got 7. Brown outside. Boston again missing. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Tatum passes to Williams. Kicks to Brown. Thompson dishes to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Walker. No good, unable to end this run.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
A nice shot by Rivers.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Now here's Tatum. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Back to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Gordon. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound, Thompson. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he's able to get it back. Here's Thompson. And finally, that one's good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Jabari Parker's checked in for Robert Williams. Neesmith comes in for Tatum. Fournier's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Walker. Now here's Barton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Passes to Dozier. Good D by Thompson. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here is McGee. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Fournier against Millsap. And he makes that one. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
Now here's Fournier. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And here's Smart. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Pass to Neesmith. Puts up a three. Rebounded by McGee.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Smart passes to Cornette. That one goes. Count it.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Morris dishes to Barton. Inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's Boston with it after the Nuggets pick up 2. Outside Fournier. Pass to Cornette. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
A nice shot by Dozier.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Celtics trail by 12. Smart kicks to Cornette to the left side wing. And there's the pass to Fournier. A three-pointer, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. Passes it to Barton. Pass to Dozier from downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Parker. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
No good on that one.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. Morris passes to Dozier. And here's McGee. Shot clock at 6. Millsap trying to get open. And a great move from McGee as he gets it to go. McGee's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Parker. Outside Fournier. Celtics passing it around, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
One shot.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to McGee. Fournier against Barton. And McGee kicks to Morris. 5 to shoot. McGee, the pass to Millsap. And another shot. The kick out to Barton. It's deflected. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 10. And will return shortly. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next man up mentality, and just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Paul Millsap. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Now the pass to Cornette. Outside Fournier. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Fournier. Denver getting their last shot to go. Parker outside. Oh, that's blocked.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. Barton's got 4 this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Smart against Morris. Here's Smart. For 3, Fournier. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to go on Will Barton. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Tatum comes in for Jabari Parker. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Neesmith. And Walker's subbed in for Marcus Smart. He hits the second from the line.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
And he nails the third.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Walker. Michael Porter making his last shot. Now Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the basket by Tatum.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Goes back up. Rebound by Williams.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bucket is good.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Murray with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Knicks in New York. Porter finds Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the basket is good. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Celtics trail by 15. And here's Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Denver leading by 15. Here's Rivers. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
From deep, Walker. And Williams is right there.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 15, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's Boston with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Tatum. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Walker against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Down low, Porter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. They double team Walker. Nobody near Williams. But they get it back. Brown against Murray. And it's Brown missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 17. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Brown, good.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Walker against Murray. To the middle. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Back to Walker. This one for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Now here's Rivers. 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Williams. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good, Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, I tell you, when Tatum puts it all together, he is so much fun to watch. He's a player with a very bright future.
Denver calls timeout.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Tatum, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The first one falls. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Paul Millsap's checked in for Porter. Rivers hits both of them. Now here's Smart. The pass to Brown. Clock at 6.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The Nuggets leading by 12. Here's Murray. He's got 8. Outside Gordon. Now the dish to Millsap. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Rivers. And again, Denver, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Denver shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Lays it up off the glass. Rivers has got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Smart passes to Thompson. Tatum on the wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, way too much standing around in this quarter. They should look to get it inside for more high percentage chances.
The Celtics have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Neesmith comes in for Brown. Thompson no good on the free throw. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both free throws good from McGee. Celtics trail by 14. Neesmith, the pass to Parker. Here's Cornett. He's got 5. Smart on the wing. He dishes it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Millsap. Dishes to Barton. Shoots from 14. Count it. Good. Barton's got 6 in the quarter.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Smart against Morris. And here is Neesmith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Parker. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And I like his muscular body. This guy is able to body up defenders and still get the shot that he wants. He's excellent at finishing through contact.
Now, here is Morris. 9 points last game. Barton outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barton's got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Cornette. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Morris against Parker. Morris, no good. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Evan Fournier's checked in for Thompson. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Barton against Fournier. Now Barton. He's got 12. Morris, left side. Basket, good. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Well, it's not a huge surprise they're getting crushed. Whew. All you got to do is look at the rebounding numbers. They were outworked on the boards in the big way. They even have a hope of coming back. You got to pick up the intensity, man.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Celtics. On is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. It's good on the putback. Rivers has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nuggets.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Now here's Thompson. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Brown the pass to Tatum. Brown with it. 8 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Murray kicks to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, the mid-range J of Jokic, I like it a lot. I mean, you got to D this guy up from that area, or he'll scorch you.
Celtics trail by 20. Now here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's good.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Gordon. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Walker the pass to Williams. That's tipped. Brown against Rivers. Here's Porter. And no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pulls up for 3. Boston again missing. The Nuggets leading by 22. Rivers passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Buries the jump shot. Walker's got his second basket of the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Jokic kicks to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Fournier is checked in for the Celtics. A difficult situation for Boston. Outside Williams. He kicks to Brown. Pass to Walker. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Inside, here's Tatum. Brown trying to free himself up. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
And both free throws good for Gordon. The Celtics shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And here's Walker. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Rivers. Williams comes with a double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
So it's Boston now. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Walker kicks to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Here's the three. Denver grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The Celtics shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Outside Tatum. From the top of the key, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Tatum's got 19 points. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now Murray. He's got 10. It's Rivers on the wing. And the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Gordon.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Walker following the score by Aaron Gordon. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Gordon for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and it's Brown missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of you.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gordon. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jabari Parker comes in for Tatum. Neesmith, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Kemba Walker. Big group substitution here for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jokic. Millsap comes in for Michael Porter. Martin's checked in for Rivers. And Morris subbed in for Murray. And Gordon drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Passes it to Cornett. Celtics passing it around. The shot's good from Fournier.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Pass to Millsap. Barton surveying the floor, and stolen by Fournier. Jumps up, and the dunk by Parker.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steals.
The Nuggets shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Tatum in for Neesmith. Barton finds Morris over Smart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Morris drops them both. So it's the Celtics now. Smart passes to Thompson. Fournier against Barton. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 8 points.
How about the ball handling display by Fournier? I like that rhyme.
Millsap in the corner. Barton outside. Pass to McGee. To the paint. Here's Gordon. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. In the corner. Smart with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Morris against Smart. Morris kicks to Barton. To the inside, and stolen by Tatum. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Smart against Morris. To the middle. And the dunk by Tatum.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics on offense, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Gordon. 12 points for him. Inside. Here's Barton. Good D by Thompson.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Celtics trail by 18. Smart dishes to Thompson. Barton against Fournier. Kicks to Tatum. Thompson outside. Smart on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Parker from outside off the mark. Denver leading by 18. Barton outside. Back to Gordon. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Gordon. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Boston shooting under 40% all in all for the game. It's stolen by Morris. Stolen by Smart. Here's Fournier. Here's Thompson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Thompson's got 12 in the game. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's an 18-point lead. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 23. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
He's off on the first. And the Nuggets with some changes. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets leading by 19. Murray with it. 10 points for him. Down low. Here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
Murray against Smart. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. That one, no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Games like this, you find out what you can take with you, right? So no matter what, if we come all the way back and get over the top, that's great, okay? But we're taking something from this quarter regardless. Play the right way all the way through.
Well, he wants his guys to just play their game.
And Brad Stevens is a realist. Kevin, he knows even if they don't get this win, that it's huge that his guys at least learn something from this game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. Jamal Murray is out there with Rivers, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 21. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Rivers has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Barton outside. The pass to McGee. Inside. Here's Murray. Here's Millsap. Outside for Murray. Passes it to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barton outside. Smart trying to break free. Offensive rebound. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Brown comes in for Jabari Parker. And Walker subbed in for Smart. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Porter comes in for Will Barton. Here's Porter. Here's Jokic. Right side, Porter. Sheds over Fournier. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. Now here's Tatum. Outside Fournier. Tries again. That one misses. And Denver the other way now.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he gets the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Walker's shot is off. Here's Denver now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Tatum.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
The Celtics have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Pritchard passes to Ojale. Here's Cornette. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball, and we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you can make a strong case for that. But you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Here's Rivers following the 3-pointer by Boston, and a wide open look for Porter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Right wing. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. The kick out to Williams. No good on the triple. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Murray surveying the D, and the wide open shot from Green. And another miss by Denver. Now here's Neesmith. Tight defense on him. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
First free throw is good. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Raji, good.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
And the Celtics shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Dozier. Here's Green. Here's Murray. Pass to Dozier. Right side, Green. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Porter. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Cornette. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Pritchard, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's been said that history is written by the victors. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings. The measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Here's Pritchard. The dish to Williams. That's tipped.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package, skilled at making the correct pass.
Here's Pritchard. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's sent back by Morris. And he gets it back. Kept alive. Goes up again. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pritchard passes to Ogilvy. Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Pritchard. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Here's Pritchard. There's the pass to Williams. Passes to Pritchard.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, what a night from Porter Jr. You see exactly why. He was the #1 recruit coming out of high school.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Pritchard passes to Cornette. Green against Williams. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. On the wing, Williams, covered by Morris. Here's Denver now. They're on a 19-6 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is going to be repayment for the last game they played against one another. And this will be their last regular season matchup of the year. A nice job to even it at 1 apiece for the season series against the Celtics.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
One shot.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Pritchard passes to Ojale. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.